everyone, my name is Eric and this is your daily dose of hope. Do you judge other people? Of course you do. We all do it. It reminds me of a story. This is a funny story on judgment. I was with a couple of friends in the park and our kids were playing together, and one of the people started talking about the parenting of another person, and they were being pretty judgmental about them. Well, unbeknownst to them, as they're telling this story, their own child right behind them has pulled his pants down and is going to the bathroom in front of dozens of people right where everyone is playing. Needless to say, the irony of that moment still makes me chuckle a little bit. But in all seriousness, in light of everything going on with COVID and the protests and the riots and so much more, there's been a lot of judging going on in our country. I've been guilty of it myself, and so I've really been kind of introspective lately, trying to take a look at certain people or situations that I judge. And I'm looking at what Jesus has to say in the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew 7, verses 1 through 5. Here's what he says. He says, "Judge not that you be not judged. For with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged, and with the measure you use it, it will be measured to you. Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when there is the log in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye." My takeaway from this is, before you judge, make sure you take a deep look at yourself and your motives. Now later here in chapter 7, Jesus goes on to say, do not give what is sacred to the dogs, or do not give pearls to pigs, and he says to watch out for false prophets. Well, if we're able to discern what is a dog, what is a pig, what is a false prophet, we can make some judgment calls, right? Jesus gives us permission to ascertain or discern what is right or wrong biblically. But what he does not give us permission to do is to judge other people based off our pride and thinking that we're better than them, that we're more righteous than them, or that we're more blameless than them. Again, I want to take you back to verse 5, which says, "You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye." As I've been kind of looking at myself lately, and I look at my judgment, I'm really realizing that lots of times it's the speck in my own eye that's not allowing me to see clearly. That really what's happening is I'm judging people because of my own pride or my own envy, or I'm just against what they believe. But when I actually sit back and realize that it's not them that's the problem, it's me. It's my own sin that's not allowing me to see clearly. So again, let me just challenge you and encourage you. When you find yourself judging people, or if you're in a place right now where you're feeling judgmental, make sure to check yourself first. God bless and have a great day.